All right, we have some breaking news. The Globe and Mail reporting that an independent review into workplace harassment allegations made by current and former staff at Rideau Hall has now been completed. The Globe and Mail's Ottawa bureau chief, Robert Fife, broke the story. He joins me now. Bob, good to see you. Tell me what's included in this report.
Well, we know that the independent reviewers spoke to between 80 to 150 former and current employees. And what I'm told from sources is that the picture that was painted of a toxic environment is a very bleak picture, and that the people who have seen this report say that it's going to be very difficult for the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, to keep Governor General Payette on as vice regal. It's pretty damning and toxic environment, a way of harassment of employees, mistreatment of employees, yelling at employees, that it's at least in the view of people who have seen it, is that they think it's going to be extremely difficult for the Prime Minister to say, oh, carry on your duties. So the issue here is, I think he has spoken to her, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think the effort will be here to try to encourage her to resign. If she doesn't resign, he would have to go to the Queen and ask her to basically rescind the appointment. I'm assuming right now that Governor General Julie Payette is thinking very seriously about what she is going to do and whether she'll tender a resignation or put up a fight.
She had said at the time, Bob, when these reports came out, that it was a toxic work environment, that she welcomed scrutiny. And it wasn't just her under fire, it was her secretary.
Yes, her secretary as well, who's a very close friend of hers, has also been accused of mistreating a staff and creating an environment that was not, well, frankly, just toxic. And we are told that she has actually hired a lawyer to deal with the Privy Council office, which is the main office that reports to the Prime Minister and runs the bureaucracy. And they're the one that commissioned the independent report, which is completed and in their hands. And people who have seen it say it's not a good one.
Is this unprecedented, Bob? I can't remember ever hearing a Governor General having to resign or be forced to resign.
Yes, it is. It's unprecedented. There have been instances over the past where governor generals have run into trouble with for their spending, and those are that has always sort of been an issue, at least under some former governor generals. But we've not seen a case where governor generals have been accused of mistreating the staff that work for them. And it's not just the staff. I mean, she had run into trouble early on because she wouldn't cooperate with the RCMP security detail. She'd go off running on her own or leave her Montreal home on her own without telling the RCMP. And, if something had happened to her, those RCMP officers would be the ones who would pay the price. And it was sort of irresponsible. And as well, you recall that when she became Governor General, she moved in with her secretary into another mansion that is used right nearby. It's called 7 Rideau Gate, which is right nearby the Governor General's Rideau Hall mansion, because she preferred the privacy of Rideau, of the Rideau Gardens place, rather than the living in the vice-regal place, which, by the way, is pretty darn nice. And it's managed, every other governor general has managed to live there. And that kind of raised a lot of eyebrows, like, you must know this is part of the job. You have to live in Rideau Hall. Right. She also ran into other difficulties when she decided she wasn't going to be the guardian of some major organizations like National Geographic and organizations like that. And they were not very happy about this. And it made her seem like, your job as Governor General is to go out and meet people and to be a spokesman for important organizations, whether it's Girls Guide or National Geographic or whatnot. And these are sort of things that she simply didn't seem to want to do, which made you understand, make you wonder, why would you want to be a Governor General then if you don't want to do any of the public duties that are required of a Governor General? Bob,
we're flat out of time. Quick answer. Do you think this will be resolved by the end of the day? Have we heard anything from Julie Payette?
We haven't heard anything from her. There was a possibility it'll be at the end of the day, if not, probably tomorrow.
Bob Fife, Ottawa Bureau Chief for the Globe and Mail. Always appreciate seeing you, Bob. Thank you.
You're welcome.